Okay. So the basic in country, this is often a country G they use, and a country C, and a normal D. But you can do G like this, or like that, or C like that. D is pretty much universal. So the basic of country is the alternating bass. And that would be 1 bar. Again, try and let your hand be a bit free flowing. It'll help in power and volume and general fluidity. And often they go to a C like this, and you can alternate the bass here. And D is here. And the bass is really alternating a root and a fifth. Just how the bass player's playing it. That sort of a sound. So in G, here's a root, and here's a fifth note of the major scale, a D. And in C, root, fifth. And in D, root, fifth. Okay, so make sure you can play through the tune like that. You can go to normal C if you like. I tend to use this C, not that C. Only occasionally do I use that C to get through. Only occasionally, but mainly I'll go to that C. But I nearly always use that G for bluegrass. And then to D. So what we've got, if you can try putting up a little upstroke in it, so like this going. Okay. I tend to use this G when I'm doing bluegrass. So. This one, whichever. So so what we can do here is put some hammer-ons in. So that's 1 bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all lower down on here. And try and turn your pick a little bit to the I'm trying to get that in the camera. So you're turning a little bit on edge like that. So you're not dead flat, you're a little bit turned like that, and it pushes the string in and makes it louder. And you don't get so much slap. It sounds thinner, but as soon as you turn it, it brings out the tone rather than the string. So we can add those hammer-ons here, going like this. With C. And then to a D. Okay. Another, so you can practice hammer-ons, and with a G you can hammer on and pull off. Or pull off. Same with C. So again, using those. So on the G you've got these notes to use, really, strings 3, 4 and 5. C, you've got your middle finger on the middle 2 strings, and D, you got these. Now general bluegrass rhythm would be something like, so we've got bass note, and then to a C. And you can put little hammer-ons into that. Now another important thing is building together moving bass lines. So like this. Okay, and that's a Leicester flat G round. Remember the picking order: down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Two more time. Okay, so and they use that an awful lot. And again, one of the most common strumming patterns are. Going. Okay, right, just go back onto moving bass lines. That's another one. Just one time. Okay, and then we've got so if we've got yeah, generally when you're practicing your strumming, when you come into a G, do that. You can do that to go into D. Go into G. So we got sorry. Another one they use on G. So I'll do it like that. That little drum at the beginning. Another one interesting one to practice is you practicing walking bass lines. Just coming down with your middle first finger onto there. So you're just strumming in between G, G with an F sharp in the bass, E minor, C, C with a B in the bass, C with an A in the bass, G in the bass, D, so just make sure you can, that alternating bass is so important, and try and add in hammer-ons. practice things like this, going to pick fret 5 and just coming down, up to practice your right hand doing down, down, ups. Down, up, down, up. You can leave your hand free. So, and that will get your right hand used to doing this. And it's like a figure of 8 motion, really. If I was to look at it edge on here, it's like this, 8. So when I pluck a note, I'm coming out a bit. It's only a bit, but I'm actually doing a little figure of 8 there. And the pick is twisted, not like dead flat, but a little bit on edge. And I think that's about it. So yeah, so you must mix them together really.